Hey, on this episode of Bone Wild TV, we are giraffe hunting. It's a controversial hunt, but it's a conservation hunt. You're going to see throughout this episode why it is so important to hunt giraffes. Stay tuned. Alright guys, it's G Day, Giraffe Day. I didn't sleep much last night, kind of like a kid on Christmas morning. Got up early, double checked everything. Everybody else is still in bed. For now, it's about to change, but we're going to get back to eat. And see what we can do. I mean, this is unreal. Last night I killed a diker, one of the smallest animals in South Africa. Today I'm going after a giraffe, probably the second biggest animal in South Africa. I'm excited. I'm nervous, I'm anxious, excited. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but let's go see. Going into this hunt, I thought stalking a giraffe would be rather simple. They're a big animal. How fast can they move? All that. I had no idea just how leery an animal a giraffe was. Just spotted this giraffe in the vehicle. I'm kind of making a game plan now, how to get close to him, get stalked to within 40 yards. First time I've laid eyes on this giraffe, I've seen pictures of him, but yeah, he stands a head or two above the rest, that's for sure. So we're just going to try to figure out a game plan here, get close without getting busted. I imagine they can see 29,000 miles.
They're too deep in the bush there, so we're gonna have to try and pretend like we're a giraffe or something and just walk in there, see what happens.
Dempsey put a little hat on the top of his gun to attempt the stalk, kind of to give the impersonation of a miniature giraffe. Maybe. Not really for sure. Getting close to a giraffe is no easy feat. These things, speaking of feet, stand a lot of feet. They can see forever. So anytime we thought we were going to get close, we had to be within 50 yards, they were gone. They were not going to put up with us in the area.
Bone Wild TV is brought to you by Expedition Archery, Element Outdoors, Reveal Cellular Camera, Tacticam, Scrape Fix, Evolution Outdoors, BW Arms, and Labette County, Kansas. It's in your nature.
So we thought we were in position for our first shot. No, that didn't work out. Like I said, these animals are not going to put up. They're not going to tolerate us. They were gone. I've been to South Africa before, I've seen giraffe before, but when you're this close to an animal of this magnitude, the emotions that flood your body is just indescribable. They're a massive animal, they're a beautiful animal, and just to be yards from such an animal, I can't put it into words. So I felt like I had to be within 50 yards of a giraffe to make a lethal shot with my Expedition crossbow. You know, there was a lot of failed stalks on this giraffe, but we finally got within range.
Closed captioning for Bone Wild TV is brought to you by Big Buck Bunker. So we finally got on that giraffe. My shot was low. We're just gonna give it a couple minutes. We're gonna try to get back on him again. What a monster of an animal. Jeez.
So the first shot on this giraffe, it was low. The giraffe is actually a little bit further than what I thought he was. Dempsey was telling me aim high, aim high. I did not know at that time the giraffe is pushing 60 yards. So my shot was a little bit low, but we get in position. We're working to get in position for a second shot.
Are you guys filming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello again.
We hit the giraffe the second time. Not wanting to lose this animal, we thought the shot was low. We didn't think it was a lethal hit. We go back to the truck, we regroup, and the ethical thing for us to do at this point is to get the rifle, go after this animal, attempt a third stalk, see what happens. So the good thing about hunting with a gun, we don't have to get within 60 yards, 150, 200 yards even. We'd be able to get a good shot off on this giraffe. We get set up, we're about 100 yards from this giraffe. Again, he's not going to tolerate us. He's gone. Going into this hunt is something I've been anticipating for the last year, 18 months actually. COVID slowed everything down. We didn't get over there to South Africa when we'd wanted. But I've been thinking about this hunt nonstop, preparing for this hunt nonstop. Coming around the bend, there's Giraffe. No obstructions in the way. We get up on the shooting sticks. The Giraffe, he's read the script. He's standing there for us. Now it's all up to me.
Done. Done.
Yes.
Exactly. Here we go. What's the famous saying? Where do you shoot a giraffe?
Close to the road.
Close to the right.
Walking up on this giraffe, you don't appreciate their true size until they're on your level and you're walking up to it and you finally get to put your hands on this magnificent animal. Again, the emotions that were going through me, still no words to describe it.
Wow. Stunning bull.
That's unreal.
I can actually smell him already. It's got that stink bull smell. You know, obviously hunting a giraffe has always been quite a controversial thing. You know, a lot of people don't understand why, you know, we need to hunt giraffe here in South Africa. You know, but if ever there was a more perfect example of why you need to manage your wildlife and, you know, take out an animal like this, I mean, this is just your example here. I mean, look at this bull's teeth over here. He's got one tooth left and the rest are all completely flat to the gums. I mean, this is just the perfect bull to take out, Jason. I mean, look at that.
Yeah,
That's just conservation at its finest.
You would not have survived very much longer, taken out by slow, painful starvation.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, and you know, now at least he gets to go home to your house and have a place of honor, and you know, be enjoyed and respected for years to come. You know, instead of obviously the alternative of dying out here in the bush.
Yeah.
Another problem here in Africa is obviously poaching and whatnot. And obviously, after we hunted this magnificent bull, we discovered that he had a snare mark on his leg here, which luckily has healed up, and the snare is gone by now. But I mean, you know, this is just an everyday problem that we have to deal with here in South Africa. You know, luckily this bull didn't get infection and he made it through. I mean, all the way to his final years here. But yeah, I mean, that's just you know, something that is a real problem here in South Africa. You know, just a little poverty and stuff like that.
With so many giraffes, I mean, they're causing their own problems. They're eating themselves out of food. They are getting into villages, destroying crops, homes. They're getting a bad reputation in South Africa, and a lot of that has to do with that we as Americans, all we see is cute, cuddly giraffes. Here we are, Bayly Sippel Safaris, and we have the giraffe. I've known about this giraffe for over a year. COVID-19 got in the way last year when we were supposed to hunt him, but we made our way over to South Africa this year, and there's no way, no words to describe this animal, how magnificent this animal is. Just what an honor. You've already heard Bailey Dempsey talk about the conservation reasons behind hunting this giraffe, and yeah, you know, I'm kind of at a loss for words, but we first shot with the crossbow was a little low. Was able to get a second arrow into it, and it appeared to be low. At that point, we got out his elephant gun and I made a third shot and put it down. Now that the animal was on the ground, we realized the second shot with the arrow was a good shot. It was enough to have finished the giraffe off, but we wanted to get it done with. But our goal was to get it down as quick as possible, so we chose the rifle, and it was the right decision. Just an amazing time. So an extraction team is on the way in. They're going to help skin, quarter, get the animal out of here. Every bit of this animal is going to be utilized. Nothing's going to waste. Yes, this is a trophy to me, but it's a conservation hunt. So before you start writing letters and emailing me and all that crap, sit back and really think why this hunt took place. So we got the giraffe on the ground, me, Dempsey, Big John. We did some skinning. I was more of a supervisor. Ricky was assistant supervisor. But within 45 minutes, the cavalry came in. The locals came in with their pickup truck, their knives, everything. Within an hour, this giraffe was skinned, quartered, put in the trailer, and was being hauled off. What was left behind from this 3,000-pound animal could fit in 2 wheelbarrows. Nothing of this animal went to waste, absolutely nothing. And that is something that you viewers need to understand, is hunting giraffes is conservation. Without hunting, there would be no giraffes. So people ask, what are you gonna do with the giraffe when you kill it, blah, blah, blah. Poor animals, blah, blah, blah. Well, we're gonna eat it.
Absolutely.
I've never
Looking
ate.
forward to it.
I've never ate giraffe. Of course, I've never ate giraffe.
Yeah, not your everyday find in a restaurant, but yeah, it's quite delicious and it's got a very big grain, so it's definitely
can tell already.
interesting texture. Yeah.
I can tell already it does not pull apart.
Give it a try.
Don't have bad flavor though, does it?
No.
There is some muscle in there.
It's not as, like fine as maybe something like a springbuck or a kudu or whatnot, but yeah, I mean it's definitely palatable, man. Nothing wrong with that at all.
No. You can live off of it.
Absolutely. I think most people wouldn't know that was giraffe
I
without
wouldn't
eating
know
it.
that was giraffe because I've never ate giraffe before.
For sure.
No. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. Except it is a grainy meat. But taste-wise, it's good. So,
Make sure you join the Bone Wild crew on Facebook at facebook.com/BoneWildTV.